So I have lately been thinking about this metaphor for the relationship between conscious awareness, waking daily awareness, as neuroscientists call it, and non-conscious processing. Okay, and so I think about it as a city. So imagine this is a skyline of a city. Okay, and clouds are always covering so that it looks like three separate buildings with nothing connected underneath. The people who live up here on the top floors of these buildings, they never leave. They have no idea that the buildings move down beyond the clouds. Okay? This is our conscious awareness. So what happens when there's an earthquake? All three of these buildings move. And this happens every once in a while, maybe once every year or so. But it clearly happens, and they notice that, this is Bob over here, and Bob says, Alice in the middle here, did you just move? Yeah, I just moved. And then the next time it happens, they're ready, and they measure the movements, right? And so Bob says to Alice, what were the movements? And Alice said, I measured this. And Bob said, me too. How can we both be moving exactly the same time? And we didn't even talk to each other and tell each other to move, right? And they develop all sorts of physics and mathematics to explain that. And they call it entanglement. And they talk about wormholes. And all they have to get is the reality that that one room in their building where the doors open and close and a person pops out every once in a while and says something like, another one bites the dust, when they were just thinking about what is that Queen song that has that really great rhythm, right? Then that is an actual messenger from down here. And that the clouds, in fact, are covering up all of this. And that if the clouds would just go away, if they could just take that elevator down and look at what was going on, they're connected to this giant earth, right? So the metaphor I've been thinking about is we live up here, for the most part, in our waking lives. And this whole planet, and in fact, the whole cosmos, is this connected non-conscious processing. It's not just our brains. It's all this physical reality, and we're conscious of this much. And that's why we don't see the connection, is because we can't see past the clouds.